Hello and welcome to Japanese Garden Bristol. Okay, so this is the first project of 2025 to 2026. I've got 3 projects to do, 3 big ones. I've got some small ones as well. And this is going to be my first one I'm going to do. It's going to be in this area here. And this is the one I have been saying in other videos about. I subconsciously brought back something from Japan. And I didn't really know I brought it back until someone contacted me and asked me to do something for them, and it kind of twigged my mind, and I said, could you create this? Can you make this? And they're like, yes, we can. But that hasn't been made yet. It's the 25th of October. It's been going on about 3 months. It hasn't been made yet, so I don't know if it's going to be made at all. So, but I'm gonna, if it isn't, then I got, at the last minute, I got another direction I can go. So I can still carry on building it, and then at the end, it might have a bit of a turn at the end, but I will tell you what it is at the end if I haven't got it. Okay, so I got to get on with the project because it's going to take me a long time. It's a lot to do, and so I'm going to get stuck into it, and it might help you create something in your garden. So let's get on with the first winter project of 2025. And hopefully, let's see how it's, let's hope it turns out well. It's kind of something that you'll see a lot in Japan, but not possibly in gardens, but one sort you will. Let's get on with it. Okay, so I had to do the thing like this because I can't get it all in the camera. Me stood up and this in view is too far away. So I thought I'll do it this way. Just an update, I've cleared the ground, as you can see, and I've got this framework here. That's where concrete's going to sit in. The concrete's going to be deeper than that, but there we go, it's all cleared out the way to start. So my next job is to make 2 holes either side. So I'll get on with that and I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so it's a good morning's work. I've got 2 holes there on either side. I've marked up on my template there for my concrete to where I want it. Okay, so next we're going to go in a workshop, and I got to sort these buggers out. I got a lot of work to do on them, and they are going to sit in those holes there. Okay, so let's go on in the workshop and I'll show you what I'm going to do next. Okay, so you've seen me prepare the ground. Now I'm moving on to the next stage. Now, the next stage involves the timber. Okay, so now I'm going to be building a roof. Okay, now all the roofs I've built in my garden so far are, the structure of them are very, I would say, English style or standard style. This one I'm going to do in a Japanese style, and there's a lot more work involved in doing it. So this I want to stand out because it's going to be like a vocal point as you walk up through the garden, and you're going to see it, so you want to make it look good. So that's what I intend doing. Now, when I've done big structures in my garden, I always think, God, is it going to stick out like a sore thumb? Because I can visualize it, I can see it, and I think, yeah, it's going to look really good. I'm really pleased with that. I'm going to build it. I've done some pictures and stuff like that, and I've done my research, and I'm really happy with it. But when you implement it into your garden, it's like, is it going to be right? So it's a lot of work to go wrong. So I'm praying it's going to look good. It's going to look as good as what I'm thinking. And if not, I got problems. But if it does, then I'm going to be really pleased with what I've done. But I'm prepared to take the risk because I want to build this. So we're going to give it a go. Now, what I've done now, I'm going to take the phone off in a minute and show you how I'm marking it up so you know exactly how I built this roof structure. Okay, because that's a key point. I get a lot of people asking me, what's the measurements? Can you give me the measurements and diameters and everything else of everything? So what I'm doing in this video is trying to show you everything, and then all the boring stuff I put on time lapse, and so you can see it happening. Because that's something I haven't done in the past, is done the time lapse to show you me actually doing the work. So that's what I intend doing throughout this. It's a big project, it's going to go on for some time, and I don't know how many parts it's going to be. So I've already done one part of it, and this is the second. There's three parts of this, four parts to build this. So it's a long job and I want to get it done. Right, so let's do the talking. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you my measurements, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so what I intend doing, this is a 4x4, exactly 4 inch by 4 inch. Okay, this one is not exactly 3x2, but they call it 3x2. It's not, it's 2 3/4, so it's 70. It's 70 mil, 7 centimeters. Okay, so what I intend doing, what I've done is, wrong end. If you can see, I've marked this wood up here, got the center of the 4x4, then I got the center of the 3x2. We'll call it that for now. We know it's not, but I'll call it 3x2 just for to be easy. So if I find the centers of both woods, then what I've done is put the center of that wood up against the center of that one, and then I got where I want to draw through. So what I want this is to go through there, and I got to do 2 of them like that. So and then what I've done then is put that down. So then I've gone a foot down. Okay, so from the top of here, you'll see why later. Then I got 4x2, and that is 4x2 at the top. It's not plain down, it's rough. So it's 4x2. I'm putting 2 there, and that's going to sit on top. And the length from the top of this beam to the top of the 4x2 is exactly 1 foot. So I've only gone a foot down because I don't want a high pitch on this. I want a low pitch but a big roof. So that's what I'm going to do. Now I'm going to drill this hole through here, and then I got another piece over here I got to do 2 of them. I got all the wood here all ready to go to build most of the wood, most of the roof. But then there's going to be, I got to order some more wood for the actual roof. So there's going to be 2x2s going on, and I'm going to keep it in with the style of the garden, which is the featherhead. So we're going to keep to that style. So let's see how this goes. Let's get on with this, and I'll keep you updated. Okay, just to show you how I'm going to get through this wood, the best way I can think of doing it is I get a drill bit like that, 13 mil, a wood drill bit, and then I'm going to do all the 4 corners. And then when I've done the 4 corners, I've done this before, I use a jigsaw to cut around it, and then I'll turn it over and do exactly the same. So let's get on with that, and fingers crossed it works well. Okay, so I've done both beams now. I've got the holes through the middle, like that. Nice, secure. Not a bad fit. I mean, not the best. I'm not as good as the Japanese craftsmanship, but hopefully it will look right. Excuse me. Okay, so my next step is I've got to measure this up now. So I'll go and measure this up with the holes, line it up with the holes, how long these cross members here are going to be, because they've got the overhang each side. Then I go and make the frame and then concrete the posts in, but I've got to paint the bottom of the post yet, so I think I'm going to have a big delay once I've done that. Okay guys, so I'll work this out and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so what I've done so far is I got the posts in. Now, the holes I made at the top, I got to make sure that they're in line with each other and at the right height. So what I've done at the moment is just use the clamps to hold it into place. So now I'm going to measure the roof up. That's the base, it will be concreted. And then what I got to do, I want an overhang of a foot each side. So I'll measure that up, cut the post and see if it slides in. Okay, so back in the workshop now, I've took the posts back out and I need to put some protection on the wood that's going into the ground so it helps it from rotting. So this is what I'm going to use. I've been recommended this stuff. It's a bitumen stuff, black paint. It's for wood, metal, roofs, felt, cement. It can go on anything. Made by Bostik. So what I'm going to do is coat this on the end, and then when it dries I can put them in the ground and concrete them in, and then I'll build the rest of the roof. So let's get on with it. Okay, so while the paint is drying on the posts, I've made up this mock roof to try to get the measurements that I want, because I can't use the beams at the moment because my plan was to cement them straight in, but now I got to wait for that paint to dry, which is going to be another day. So I thought I'd get on and do it with a mock-up of it. So what I've done now, that's going to be a roof. That's the foot from the top of the beam to the top of where they will be connected, and then which is over there, you see. And then what I've done is gone out to where I want it, and then there'll be the 3B2 coming out this way, so it will still sit just there on the 3B2 coming out this way. And then I got my measurements, which is 3 foot from there to there. So now I could go on and cut up all the wood I need. Now I've got that measurement, and then I'll have the actual base structure for the roof, and then it's a case of putting all the 2B2s, which I haven't ordered yet. So I'll get them, and I'll get on with this, get it all cut, and we'll see how it turns out. Okay, so I've got the posts up, got them in, waited till the paint dried, then I've set them into post mix. Got to let that dry now. I'm not going to touch it. I had a few issues with it. I got the roof structure up, as you can see. Now all I've got to do is get the rest of it. So we'll let the post dry. I'm going to go and get the concrete tomorrow, and then I'll lay the concrete base. What I'll do now, I'll turn the camera around and give you a closer look, and I'll show you one of my little mistakes I made on it as well. Because I didn't do it while it was up, I'd done it before I built it, so It's a little bit out, but it's not a problem. I just got to chop off the ends. So let's go and have a look and see what I've done today. Okay, so what happened is, at this end, for some reason I've gone 4 inches over the top on both posts, on both struts across. It's not a problem, just cut that off when the concrete's set, the post is set, and then I'll chop them off. I'm pleased with that, it's looking good, it's what I wanted. The posts now are set in the post mix. And like I said, the concrete will go in the base there, which is going to be deeper than what that is, you can see now. I got to level that up and build the base. So that'll be my next job when I get the car half inch to dust, and I'll show you what I do there. But there we go, that's the day's work. The posts are cut and in, ready for the structure to go on the roof and a bit in the middle. We'll see. Okay, till next time, see you then.